G'day mates, Aussie Tom here. That's a nickname that I just came up for myself, and I don't know, maybe it'll stick. But anyway, I am in beautiful Caloundra. Caloundra is a oceanside city in beautiful Queensland, Australia, specifically the Sunshine Coast of Australia. And this is the place where Aussies go to relax. And it's a beautiful winter day, and there's no shortage of people in the water, believe it or not. That gives you an idea as to what winters are like here in the land down under, at least this part of the land down under. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share some of this beautiful, beautiful spot with you known as Caloundra, and do a little walk and talk. Maybe go down the main street and share with you some of the beaches, just as I'm going to here with the beach over my left shoulder, which is Kings Beach. That's right, it's Kings Beach. So I'm going to go to Kings Beach, and then there's a few other beaches that I'm going to walk through and bring you along as well. Maybe I'll get the drone up and do some drone flights. So anyway, let's go check out Caloundra. Don't you like the way that sounds? Caloundra. All right, let's go. And that would be the view without me blocking it here of the Kings Beach here in Caloundra. And it is really a beautiful sight, really, really a gorgeous sight. So we're going to take a walk and find our way down to the shore there. And if you look, there's a pool. They actually have a nice pool right here, just as you go down the steps. So let's go explore Caloundra. As you can see, there's a wonderful spot here to grab a bite to eat before or maybe after spending some time at the beach. And it says club entry. I'm assuming this is probably some type of a club. It wouldn't surprise me if it's not like a surf club or something like that. There's no shortage of surf clubs here on the various shorelines of Australia. But what I'm interested to see is this beautiful pool that's just down here. Oftentimes you'll see these wonderful pools, such as there was up in Airlie Beach and what have you. And I probably should stop and show you these trees. Look at these beautiful, beautiful trees here that are right on the beach. And there's a gentleman just coming out of the water. Now, I don't believe that this pool, this is a lap pool, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't think that there's any charge of admission or cost of admission to come in. It's just a public pool. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And I would imagine that it's salt water as well. Here's a view of the pool from the other side. There's no lifeguard on duty here at this pool, and a gentleman was telling me that with the exception of 2 days a week for about an hour when they're cleaning the pool, it's open. You just come on down, bring your suit, and go swimming. But look at this beautiful, beautiful beach. Isn't that gorgeous? And this really is dead of winter. This is the dead of Aussie winter. Isn't that something? And out here they have a nice area where you can sit down and launch a drone. I mean, you can relax right here. Wow, this is really nice. Really, really nice. And over here they've got rocks with, I'm assuming, tide pools. Look at that. Just gorgeous. All right, let's go down and find our way to the beach. I thought maybe before putting my toes in the surf, I'd come over and share the tide pool with you, or whatever it is they call this little spot here. Look at this. So you can come and just maybe look for starfish or seashells or something like that. I rolled up my pant legs and decided to dip into the Pacific Ocean here off the Sunshine Coast, and look at those people out there enjoying the waves. And the water is actually not all that bad, to be quite honest with you. It's coming up to about my knees, and it is not too bad. It's actually rather nice. And look at these folks out here just enjoying the waves. Look at that. Just wonderful. You got to be careful that a big one doesn't come up and soak my wallet. It's coming up pretty high, but boy, look at them having a good time there. Look at that. Just a wonderful, wonderful winter day down under. Fantastic. That's wonderful. And yes, in case you were wondering, they have lifeguards on this beach here. Maybe no lifeguards in the pool, but they've got lifeguards here at Kings Beach. And I would imagine that other times of the year that this beach would actually be quite packed. But right now it is no shortage of spaces to lay your towel and enjoy a nice day at the beach. Coming up here, they've got a lifeguard jet ski, if you will. Look at this thing all ready to go. I'd imagine they'd put this in the water for somebody that was getting a ways out. But here is your jet ski for the lifeguard. Boy, I bet that's a lot of fun to ride on. I can't tell you quite why, but I thought to capture this beautiful couple walking along the beach here, enjoying a nice winter day. They look like a wonderful couple, and maybe I thought to do so because, you know, for years and years from now, people surfing YouTube looking for videos of Queensland or Caloundra, they'll see that beautiful couple there, and on the outside chance there might be somebody that says, "There's Grandpa," or "Look, Grandpa and Grandma." So I thought I would do that. Here's some young kids here that are playing with the water here, and you know, there's no shortage of surfers, such as this tall guy coming right here. Look at this. How's the surf?
It's a lot. I'm a beginner, so
it's good?
you shouldn't be filming me.
Yeah. All right. So there's your surfer saying I shouldn't be filming him. I should be filming the water. So people down here are rather friendly. They're really, really friendly. Just up the beach, I found my way to looks like a break wall. You can see there's a couple just enjoying the nice winter afternoon, reading a good book. And just up here, you actually have some folks that are fishing, and there is no shortage of people here in the land down under that like to fish. And look at them just casting out there. He's got a big rod right there, just enjoying a nice day, trying to catch himself some dinner. I would imagine. Look at that. Look at that fishing rod. Wow. And there he goes. He's gonna cast it out. Wonderful. You see, this is the thing that you want to do as a couple, right? Honey, what do you want to do today? Oh, let's go fishing. And here they are. And there goes his, he's going to cast that out here in a moment. Let's see. Here he goes. Ready, set, there. Off it goes. So may he catch a big one. Here's a view looking back on the beach as I just walked it. That is Kings Beach right there. No shortage of vacation rentals or homes right here on the water. From the beach is this wonderful walkway, or rideway if you want to ride your bike, as that couple was doing. Look at how beautiful this is. Absolutely gorgeous. There's no wonder why this spot is so popular for both locals and tourists. This time of year in the winter, you'll see a lot of folks from the southern Australia states of Queensland and South Australia, perhaps Victoria, coming up and wintering up here. And it's actually opposite of the United States. People in Australia, they go north for the winter, and whereas people in the northern hemisphere will go south for the winter. But very, very, very nice. And if I just pan up here, you can see some of the homes that are along the water. Wonderful. This should give you a good idea as to the layout here, and you can see just up to the left, top left, you'll see Kings Beach Pool and Kings Beach, and I've just come into Happy Valley. Happy Valley is a beautiful beach, or park rather, and I'm on my way to Bulcock Beach, which is just on the other side of Happy Valley. So look at this, just spectacular walk. It really is nice. Absolutely gorgeous. It's not uncommon for me to tell an Aussie, to be quick to tell an Aussie how fortunate they are to have such a beautiful, beautiful country. And they're just as quick to acknowledge that they know it. They know that they've got a special place in this world. And boy, to have the opportunity to experience it such as I am on this trip is just absolutely priceless. Just gorgeous. What a beautiful walk. And the park is just as gorgeous. This sure would be representative of the Aussie way. Give way with a smile. Look at that. Maybe that's why everybody was smiling at me as I'm walking along with my camera. Maybe because they're telling me to, or they're reading those signs that say give way with a smile. Now it looks like there's a rather large function going on just up here on the right in the park. Maybe it's a wedding or a birthday party or something. I'm coming up to this playground, and just on the other side of the playground I see a Ferris wheel, and I was told that's right where I will find Bulcock Beach. So I'm just about there. Look at this beautiful playground. What a contrast this is to so many of the pictures that I see from various places around the world right now. I'm going to find my way back out to the walkway. Really fantastic. And I think I'm going to be coming up on Bulcock Beach here. And I was told that Bulcock Beach isn't as popular because it actually is a lot deeper. I think there's a rather quick drop off. So it's not as popular for swimming and playing in the water. For the kid in all of us, there is your Skyline Ferris wheel here in beautiful Caloundra. Look at that. I can't remember the last time I was on a Ferris wheel, actually. I was in Budapest, as in Budapest, Hungary, or Magyarország, as the Hungarians will call it. Look at that. And just around the other side of the Ferris wheel, here is Bulcock Beach, and there's quite a bit of activity here as well. But look at that, just really nice view. Actually have a lot of little restaurants and what have you. There's a gentleman here that is just wrapping up a day of fishing, I'm assuming, as I try to find my way down to the beach without falling. And he's got a Kiwi hat on. He's got a hat from New Zealand, so maybe he's a Kiwi. But see if I can't.
Fish 10, fishermen 0.
Are you catching any?
Not today.
Not today. Are you from New Zealand?
No, I'm not from New Zealand. I visited New Zealand at the start of the year. Are you from Australia?
I'm from America. Oh,
You're
good
just wearing
day.
an Australian hat.
Are you coming or going?
I'm just arrived. I was here at 6 o'clock this morning, fished down there, but usually get a few, but there was nothing this morning.
Yeah, what are you hoping to catch?
Flathead.
I'm sorry?
Flathead.
Flathead. No brim?
Yeah, there's brim there, but I do catch the other fish there. You can catch like a reef fish.
Yeah.
You can catch them down there, but that's mainly brim down there.
I
But
see.
the problem is, the best thing to do is to walk along the side of the bank
Yeah.
and throw about 15 feet into the water and just walk down with the tide, and as the flathead come to bite, they'll take you. But you can't, because it's a bathing reserve and you can't fish in the bathing reserve.
I see. Now what gave it away that I'm a tourist? Was it the hat or the camera? The camera? All right. Have a good day, all right?
What part of America are you from?
Florida.
Okay, well, they're in a bad way.
They're in a real bad way. Can you blame me for being here?
Oh, I think that'd be a good idea to be here, as long as you're not bringing it with you.
All right. Have a great day.
You're probably a bit more welcome than the Victorians at the moment.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Fell down, so I don't want it to be in the water.
All right. So there you have. You know, fishermen are always good for a chat. I think he's got another line in the water there. All right. Oh, goodness gracious. So here is Bulcock Beach, and boy, there's some nice units if you can see them, just right up there. Look at those units right there. Those look really nice, just beautiful. All right, now I'm going to actually work my way back and maybe walk through the town a little bit on my way. I made my way up from the beach to the sidewalk, and in doing so I want to give you a nicer look of these units that were right here. They actually look quite nice. Look at those. Don't those look wonderful? Right there on the beach. And just up ahead is the Esplanade. And you can grab yourself some fish and chips and maybe a burger or something else, and just enjoy your meal here. Very nice. I'm actually very glad that I made the decision to come to Caloundra as opposed to going up to Noosa Heads, where I have already visited. But this really was a good decision to come to Caloundra, if only to have the opportunity to share it with you. I've been sharing a lot of the beach and the parks with you, but going back, I'll try to capture some of the city so you can actually see a little bit of what the city is like here, and just a lot of homes, condos, apartments, whatever you might want to call them. And I see a award-winning Mexican California tacos restaurant that I'm sure I probably will visit before my trip here to Caloundra is over. Oh, nothing like a good Mexican meal. But this is what the city looks like here, and I'm going to see if I can't find my way over to the CBD, Central Business District, that is commonly referred to as far as the city center. And just in case you were curious, Sandbar, that is where you're going to get the best fish and chips here in Caloundra, or so it would seem with the crowd that was outside of this place here just a few minutes ago. The Sandbar, fish and chippery. So this is where you come to get your fish and chips, and then go over and have a little bit of a picnic just right across the way there. And then maybe after that you go have yourself a ride on the Ferris wheel. To wrap up this tour of Caloundra, I thought maybe I would take a walk down the main street, what I'm assuming is the main street here in Caloundra, and this would be Bulcock Street, if I'm not mistaken. And it's a Saturday evening, and there's not a whole heck of a lot of traffic on the street. There's a fair amount, but as I walk along here, you see Carrie's Corner Shop, 50 Bulcock right there. Look at the mural. We've got what you need, as the sign says. Look at that wonderful painting or mural, whatever it is what you want to call it. And you could go in and get yourself some iced coffee or some sandwiches. Here's a sign here. You know, the Aussies, if they're not having fish and chips on a Friday night, oftentimes they'll grab themselves a pie. You know, they love their pies down here in the land down under. So I'm just gonna walk and talk just as if you were here yourself on this beautiful winter Saturday evening. And there's some folks out just enjoying a nice walk, just as I am. So now we're coming up on the roundabout, and these roundabouts take a little bit of getting used to be quite honest with you. And I've been here now for about 5 months, and I have to say I'm pretty good at navigating the roundabouts. In fact, I think that Dave down in where is it, in Perth, has called me an honorary Aussie, and you cannot be a honorary Aussie unless you know how to navigate the roundabouts. So there's a view straight down the center of the street here. Look at that. And learning to drive on the opposite side of the road took a little bit of practice as well. But there it is, folks. Caloundra. Definitely a place that you would want to put on your list of destinations as you come down here to the land down under. All right, have a wonderful day, and as they say down here, good day, mates.